Cleveland Brown faithful, welcome back into the Cleveland Pulse YouTube channel. We do have some breaking news here. It is Tuesday, July 23rd, and the Cleveland Browns and Amari Cooper have come to a contract negotiation agreement. Actually, not an extension. Kind of an interesting move here. It's very, I think, clinical, very intelligent from Andrew Berry. You're going to have to tell me what you think in the comments below. But no additional years for Amari Cooper. The agreement that has been reached today is that the $20 million of his salary this year is guaranteed, big one for him, and he also gets a raise, so he's added another $5 million. So $20 million of his salary is guaranteed, and he gets the added on $5 million. He's reported to training camp. He was in the building today for the Cleveland Browns at their facility. Now, you're going to have to also put in the comments down below if you agree or disagree with this take, because this is what I tweeted right after the news. Andrew Berry once again shows why he's the best general manager in Cleveland. First of all, do you agree with that? Yes or no? Maybe you think Chris Antonetti's better. Maybe you think Kobe Altman's better. Let me know down below, and why. Please, and why. Continuing. This ends the holdout with Amari. Perfect. Increases his season salary by $5 million and the $20 million guaranteed. So, you know, it's an amicable deal for both sides. That's how the agreement gets made. Doesn't commit any future years or money to a 30-year-old wide receiver. Does it in time for training camp. Like I said, he's in the building today. I think this is going to be the controversial take, but I think that the age of Amari is something to kind of take into account. That, 30-plus years for a wide receiver in recent years is kind of where the fall off starts to happen. I'm not saying it's a given. I'm not saying that it's impossible to play at a high level past, 30, 31 years of age in the National Football League as a wide receiver, but it just kind of seems like that's the area, that's the region. A lot of these teams moving toward the more youthful they can get their wide receiving core, the better. Obviously, we have Jerry Jeudy as the number 2 wide receiver and Elijah Moore. So Andrew Berry has felt confident enough with those two guys without seeing a whole lot of production from them in a Browns uniform to say, hey, we're not going to bring it to the table this negotiation round with you, Amari, that we're going to give you additional years. I'm sure they have the utmost respect for him as a player, and I'm hopeful that he appreciates the organization. I think he's done important things in his career with us as a Cleveland Brown. And I think he'll go down, in history as one of the more beloved wide receivers to ever put on a Browns uniform. So it's interesting. We get him in the building. You end the holdout, the hold-in, whatever you were calling it, and we could finally get to work with Amari Cooper, Deshaun Watson, some of the other wide receivers, specifically Jerry Jeudy, as far as training camp. But I think Andrew Berry he just hits all these details for me where I'm just like, I can't be upset with it. Yeah, is there going to be dead cap, next year that could be 5+% of our salary cap? Absolutely. But that's how he's decided to play this. You kick the can down the road in the NFL and you operate from there. Will it come back to haunt general managers? Will it ruin front offices? Will it totally, decimate teams? We'll have to see. Those are all possibilities, maybe, but I have the utmost confidence in nearly every move that Andrew Berry has made, for a handful of years in his tenure as the Cleveland Browns general manager. Whether it's Antonetti, whether it's Altman, I'm always kind of like, there's a little bit of doubt in some of those guys' moves. I don't see how there's any doubt in making a move like this with Amari. If he has another standout year and you think, hey, he's going to give you, 2 or 3 more seasons of it, go and pay him. You could always come back and reevaluate and reassess a move like this. Now, does Amari feel like maybe he was disrespected and they didn't offer him, more years and more additional money on top of it? I don't know. We'll never know. Only him and his agent, knows the truth in that manner. So, a couple of things. Let me know down below. Who do you think is the best general manager in Cleveland? Berry, Antonetti, Altman. I think that'll be interesting. Number 2, should we have given Amari Cooper more years on this contract right away? He's going to be good for another 1 or 2 seasons. Or do you think everything kind of checks out and just hits all the boxes for you as far as what you were looking for in an Amari Cooper agreement? But with that all being said, catch you guys in the next one.